Hey, welcome back to Gwen's Opinion on the Tea. The tea I'm about to spill is about Leigh. Well, Leigh thought she was in a relationship with Dababy, in case nobody knows who I'm talking about. She had the song out, so he want the yellow bone, remember? And she got a lot of backlash for that. She just had a baby with the baby. I think the baby might be about 3 months now. Dababy did a live video and he was talking about the situation. It was just him and his sister in the room at first and somebody else. And he was talking about her he was basically saying like he went there, he flew out for the birth of his child, and then when he got there, it was family issues going on between Dani and her family. And he just left. And as he was leaving, she said that she wanted to go also. So her and the child came back, and then they ended up at his home, which is fine, which he's a baby daddy, so they both could spend time with each other. But in Dani's mind, she's in a whole relationship with the baby. And they had a child, they were in a relationship, they've been together. It's supposed to be just him and her. It's not an open relationship or none of that. So as he's on the live, she's learning that everything that she thought wasn't. He was saying how they never was together ever. He even called her a side chick on the live. He said that she was a side chick. He said that she was crazy. And he was just saying, like, why are you here? Why don't you leave? So the things that he was saying pulled her out of the room and made, now, at this point, they're in the room together on the live, putting on the show for the world. And it doesn't make him look good, and it doesn't make her look good. It's just a sad situation because there's a child involved, But the baby stated multiple times on his live, like, I'm gonna take care of my kid, but she gotta go, So it just was sad to see a mother go through that, And she just had a baby, That's the last thing she wanna go through. And the way he told her that you mean nothing to me, after she went in labor and gave birth to their child, now all of a sudden, okay, I'm going to let you know what our status is. I'm going to let the whole world know what our status is. I'm going to blow it up on the internet. And it's like, maybe if he didn't know that she had issues with her family, because allegedly they were saying like the family don't want nothing to do with her because she has a black baby, right? That's kind of huge, but it's not unnatural. I mean, it's very common. I know a guy, and he's mixed. His mom is white, his dad is black, and he had a baby with a white woman. So he's mixed and he has a baby with a white woman. So the white woman put the baby up for sale and everything, and made arguments, made an excuse to get away from him because it was the family or the baby that you was carrying. So she decided that she was going to sell the baby, no longer be with the mixed guy, and it makes family happy. She's back in the family grace. And basically the baby is saying that they're not accepting his child. And he could feel some way about that, but he shouldn't take that out on her. They feelings are they feelings. I mean, if it was me, F it. You ain't gotta see my child. I ain't gotta be around you no more, but my child is my child, and I'm gonna keep my child. But it's kind of like you're going through all that, and then the man that the black man that's in the picture that you have the child with is basically letting you know you're not nothing, like your family making you feel like you're not nothing for having a black child. So she's going through a lot right now, you know. And to be put out on live, like, just go and call the names that he had, like, that's disrespect. That doesn't make him get no points as a man. Like I said, the only point that he can get is that he did state, I'm going to take care of my kid regardless. Like, my child is my child, you know. And when he was saying certain things, he was co-signing with his sister, like, right, you know, like, we wasn't together. And then anybody walked in the room, he was, like, basically trying to get them to co-sign that she was nothing but a side chick to him, you know. She mean nothing to him. And you could see the hurt in her eyes, and I imagine how the hurt is in your heart, because there's love there for her to have gave birth to his child, and she probably knew that her family wasn't going to accept that baby before before she decided, yes, I'm going to have this baby. And it's probably like, because I was watching Hollywood Unlocked, and Blue was saying how they was at a conference, like some kind of meet, and they was at an Afro thing, and she was basically saying that, you know, she don't claim she's not black. She's Dominican. You know, I like black men and I like black music, but I'm not black. Stated, came out of her mouth. So the apple don't fall too far from the tree between the difference of your family and you. But you have a child, and it's like, believe it or not, some women are so weak. If this man don't want to be with me, I don't want this child. And she could be suffering from postpartum depression. You know, when you just have a baby, and to be going through that with the family not accepting the child, it's a lot. So prayers go out to Dani, excuse me, for her whole situation that occurred and played out for the whole world to see. It's just, it's life. I mean, you can't expect no one to do the things that you do. And if you, I mean, it's a crazy situation. Like, I'm not going to say he's right. I'm not going to say she's right. Who am I? You know, I'm just giving my opinion on the situation. I just feel like it wasn't nothing that should have been played out on his live. And to say that we never was together, you was all that side chick stuff, apology is needed to be given to her to put out. Well, he act like he wasn't going to put out what was going on with the family, but then he did. So now, you know, Dani, she got somebody who love her brother. He didn't turn her back on her because she has a black baby. And he actually wants smoke with the baby. He actually wants to fade. He actually wants to fight him. So what do you think about that? Do you think, like, he's right for that? I mean, he did disrespect his sister. Or do you think, well, he should just let Dani and the baby handle that? Because him getting in it, it's only going to make the situation worse. I had spoke about this before, and I had said this, I don't know, in my interview. I said, okay, watch this now. It's not just him and her. It's going to be their families, because you seen it, like, in the sister eyes. Like, she was ready. She was ready for the smoke. It was like, watch your mouth. Like, he could sit here and call you side chick and do all that, but you better watch your mouth. That was the look sister gave. Like, I'm not having it. I don't care what he call you, what he do to you. You know, I'm here for my brother. No disrespect. And I love I love the baby. So it was like, and I was saying it's gonna make the family against their family. And then Okay, and then Danny and Dababy might have a sit down and they might get together and everything might be all like it was before. But you can never take back. The family won't be able to be cool again. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to be things that said and done that you can't take back. That's why I don't get in the middle of nobody's relationship. One time in my life, I don't want to say who, but this female, the man was beating on her, and I was present, and I started fighting him. Right? So eventually, cops come. He gotta leave. You know, they took him. You know, they back then they'll take you for domestic violence, and you'll be out tomorrow, or they'll take you and drive you somewhere, just separate the individuals or whatever. I don't know what the case was because I didn't care after the situation, so I gets involved in it, and I'm fighting him to get off of her and or whatever. And you know, she ended up had a problem with me. She ended up arguing and telling me I should have mind my business. It wouldn't have got that big. The cops might not have came. Now he's gone and stuff like that. So I learned from that situation to never get in anyone's relationship. I don't care. I beat that ass. I don't see anything. That was me. That was how I felt, because it was hurtful. Because if anything, you should have been saying thank you to me. You know what I'm saying? I got him off of you. You could have been severely hurt, But I'm not gonna say some females like it, but they feel like they make a excuse and find, oh, he's doing this and he's saying that because I gave him that reason. It was me. Now, mind you, you didn't say anything. She didn't say anything wrong. She didn't do anything wrong. She's the one getting assaulted on, getting physically abused, mentally abused, and all of that. But yet, she's still defending that man. And that's just how it goes. And it's better if people stay out of it. Mind your business. Stay out of it. It's not your fight. If it's not my fight, I don't get involved anymore. That was one of my lessons. And it was a blessing that I learned that lesson. I was young. It was a blessing that I learned that then, because I ran across it again. And to leave, you read about, I forget the names, but a young black girl, she died trying to save her friend. It happened in Newark, New Jersey. The guy and the girl, the couple, they was arguing or whatever. The best friend gets involved. He pulls out the gun and kills the best friend. And the sad part about that is the guy and the girl that's arguing gonna be together and her life is gone. Same thing with family. Like, that could have been cousin, sister, whatever. Don't get involved. Stay out of it. It only makes the situation worse. It only bigs it up. It only prolongs, just like social media posts and calling people side chicks and stuff like that. That just prolongs it. Make something small, way bigger than what it has to be. Police get involved. Family get involved. Weapons get involved. It's not worth it. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for listening to me. Please like and subscribe to my video. Everything is allegedly. Everything is Gwen's opinion on the tea. Can't make $1 out of 15 cents. Meaning of that is you can't sue nobody that don't have anything. All right, people, stay up. Bye.